Hello to my Capricorns. This is Angela, for those who don't know me. And I am going to do a tarot reading for you today. This is High Priestess Healer 1111. So welcome to your space. Lighten your load. If I'm correct, we may have a deceased loved one wanting to come through. And if we do have the message, the card closure, we'll pull from the message of closure, okay? If not, we'll just proceed as Spirit directs, okay? So let's see what Spirit or your Spirit guides want you to know. They feel that I feel like you're being very strong, okay? If something feels weighty and heavy, there's some kind of a burden or something that needs to be solved that's making you conflicted, Career, so you could be moving up the ladder in your career, changing careers, the need to find a career that you're passionate about. There you go. Okay, let's see, could be grieving about something. There's talents that you need to gain clarity on, so that you can use them, okay, that you have. Something about the family, and then you're going to have good luck finding a home soon, and it's going to be a good place to live with a lot of happiness, love, and financial harmony there, okay? For somebody, it could be specific. Yeah. Your gifts are growing. This is what I mean when I say talents. I really meant gifts, but talents as well, okay, because this is a gift that everybody has, but like a talent, you have to learn how to use it. How you learn and how you interact with the spirit realm is going to be very personal to you than it is from everybody else. It's like a fingerprint, It's like, so I am guided to teach you guys to become mediums, and I do have courses that I offer, but here I'm also going to be putting you on that track, but just little by little. If you want a fast track, message me and I can help you get through it, and so that you can use it in your everyday life if you're called to be a medium. And either way, being able to communicate with God, with angels, with just your soul, your inner and higher self, be able to, get guidance from within and not worry, it's just priceless, okay? So somebody is needing to set boundaries, okay? This is, when I do this means it's like important. Somebody needs to set boundaries, okay? I just started this last night. My guides are speaking to me too, and this is something new. Like an affirmation. I want you to write it down and say it and remember it and practice it. Something to work on, okay? Fertility. Yeah, of course you want happiness. Okay, you may be doing some self-sabotage when it comes to your body. Alright, there may be somebody in your space that you're wanting to set firmer boundaries with. I say yes. You're needing to, get people out of your space so you can gain more clarity, okay? There's too many people and opinions going on. So let's see some of the things here. Answers, purpose, talent, inspiration, awareness, blessings, transformation, truth, healing, well-being, trust, love, compassion, life purpose, peace, friendship, psychic abilities, commitment, career. All right, so we'll take some of these, please. Let's see. All right, only one. Forgiveness. I guess if you like a 10-minute read, this was 4 minutes. You are needing to move forward. You will move forward when forgiveness is given, okay? Forgiving yourself, forgiving others. Now that you're starting to see the light, you're going through this awakening, and it's leading to you to a better place, okay? And you can feel it, and you're putting your heart into something, and it is transpiring, okay? And so now, the more that you forgive, the more you will attract this life of abundance, okay? And that is available to you, okay? There's forgiveness, lack of forgiveness. It doesn't promote illness. It provokes illness, okay? And they want you to be happy. They want you to be healthy, okay? They mean your spirit guides, okay? So talent. I see this as a gift, okay, that you have. But again, yeah, this one keeps coming out here. There's a calling card from heaven. So there's a message here that they want you to use your talents here. Okay, look at the there's even a face here in the back over here. See the face in the back? So someone from beyond the veil is your friend. They want to help you, okay? And they're giving you guidance, and they're going to help you with these talents, okay, with these abilities, with these gifts, okay? And this is all waiting for you, which is your part of your life purpose, okay? It's waiting for you to forgive yourself and others, right? So if you need help with forgiveness, give me a call. I do life coaching, you know, and spiritual advising as well. Okay, and so different healing modalities I have, you know, that can help you if you need some one-on-one, you know, support, okay? So that is one of the services I offer, and you can just reach me in my email. Psychic abilities, okay, grieving. Yeah, you need a support system, okay, but mainly the one that's within you, okay? Because see how her chest is bright? She's receiving this energy. She's receiving this feeling and this knowledge. She's happy. She knows how she feels. She feels happy, so she's acting happy, you see. She can feel this person's support and love, and so she's happy. So they want you to be able to practice, okay, like you would any other talent, how to communicate with them, because that's what I'm supposed to teach people. I'm a medium, but and because I'm a medium, people on the other side are telling me to tell you to learn to speak with them yourself. So I can help you with that if you need help with, you know, your psychic abilities, you know, and developing them, okay? Because it's not easy. You'll need some patience, okay? But it can be done, you know, with some willpower, okay? This is a very powerful spirit guide that is coming through for you. Heavenly. It feels like Divine Mother, okay? Like, wow, just a beautiful, great, grand, powerful, yet loving energy, okay? So if you ever feel like you're rocking back and forth like this, that's how you know it's Heavenly Mother. That's what, you know, I want to say to you, because that's how it is for me. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to be the same for you, but if randomly someone's wondering, well, why do I keep rocking back and forth? It's because someone on the other side of the veil is rocking you like a baby, because they want you to feel comforted, you know. So they're inspiring you, right? However they do that, you know, in your mind or with the feeling or whatever, you know. And, you know, they're just trying to tell you, we got your back, we're here working on the background with you, for you. You know, just relax a little bit, okay? Relax, okay? So, we also got family, and we got clarity. So I'm not sure what this willpower is that you need, but it has to do with, you know, practicing something and moving up the ladder. Okay, you know, your efforts are going to be rewarded, okay? And it's something that it's like, for some people, whatever it is that you're learning, you're going to teach it to your family. And so you're starting new traditions, and you are making the next generation better, okay, with this empowerment and this willpower, you know, and working on your talents. Whatever your talent is that you have, or gift that you receiving, okay? Maybe you didn't know you had this gift, and but now you know, okay? It's like, okay, now this gift all of a sudden just popped up. Yeah, a lot of people now, okay, I know I'm probably the forerunner to tell you this kind of stuff, but a lot of people are going to start becoming like psychic. And, you know, because it's not like, it's no mystery, and everybody can do it. It's just a lot of people don't know how to do it. And so it's something I can explain, and you can practice, and then you can speak to God through the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit. You can speak to Spirit, you can speak to angels, you can speak to your ancestors. I mean, you can pretty much call on somebody and feel their energy, hear things, see things, and put it all together in a conscious way that they communicate with you, which you learn with them, right? So even for me, I have to question myself. Okay, so that's different. Now I'm seeing different signs today pop out at me. Okay, and then I get a word. I'll hear a word like, you know, you're on the right track, or, you know, there's a crossroad coming up. So that if I am now going to be a medium, I have some tools from my toolbox I can pull if they're trying to tell me something. I know they'll show me a symbol, and I know what that means, and I'll explain it to you. So, you know, that's part of my training. You know, whenever they throw something new out at me, they're like, hey, when you see this, you know, it means this, and just, you know, explain it. So they don't have to explain to me, you know. So yeah, it's a process, but it's actually pretty kind of fun to see how you develop and write it down. And that's the biggest thing. If you're getting intuitive hits, write it down. Write down your intuitive hits. Write down, you know, anything when it comes to your abilities, because you're going to want to remember, you know, how is it that these gifts even developed, you know, because I don't remember how mine developed. It was so long ago. I've had these gifts forever, you know, and it's just now that they're having me write things down because they want me to be able to tell my story, you know, they want me to be able to teach somebody, and I can't teach somebody if I don't know how I learned. So it's kind of like they're helping me build my own manual, okay? Yeah, so I am learning so I can teach you guys, and there's going to be, quote unquote, lots of psychics later. Because it's, you know, it's just being able to use energy in your soul, you know, and know how to navigate, you know, that energy, and how to put yourself in the right states of mind to access whatever, you know, information you need. Answers. Okay, so there's a friend, and they might have an answer for you. Okay, a childhood friend, or just someone that's really fond of you and you're fond of them. They care for you and love you. Okay, this person. I feel like for some of you, it's actually somebody who's passed away. Okay, and it's like, feels feminine, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like there's some answers you want regarding your career and your life purpose. Okay. And I know that your spirit guides are protecting you, and I know they're trying to reach out to you, okay? So they're saying that a lot of the answers are going to come when you learn for yourself, you know, and can, you know, speak to them. They have answers for you, okay? For now, they just put messages through they want to through other people randomly, you know, in your life that come in and out, you know, or like me at this moment, right? Saying, hey, you need to do this. So, you know, maybe you've been nudged, and I'm like, yes, if you're watching, this is about you and your gifts, and you taking, you know, all of the beauty here that you can be involved with, because when you have gifts, because you do, you're going to be empowered with gifts soon. If you don't know that you are, you're going to get them, okay? I don't know why those are upside down, but grieving and fertility. So there could be some matters of a family that you're grieving for some reason, or that you're healing from, because it's actually, you know, faced upside down. So it looks like, you know, you're working on something, right? It's going to produce you everything you ever wanted, and you're giving it your all, and they are shining answers and prompts and people, and they're just, I don't know how they do what they do, but they're helping you. Okay, that's a channeled message. I don't know how they do what they do, but somehow they're helping you. This is what I'm saying, what I'm hearing. I'm hearing because I'm saying it because I'm hearing it, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of prosperity here and happiness to be had, okay? But you might first, you know, be getting financially stable before, you know, you can get into some of the real happiness, you know, which would be finding a true love, you know, or just something really, you know, important to you, you know, is ready to happen. There's a lot of things ready to happen, okay? But it looks like you are still going through the end of some type of grieving and letting go. And I guess you're still needing a little bit of clarity here because there's still forgiveness that's needed, okay? And so there's some type of closure that's needed, okay? So I don't know if this is a relationship that you're in, that you've been in, or someone that's passed, you know, a partner that's passed. But someone is asking for forgiveness. So I don't know if you need to ask for forgiveness from somebody and from yourself, or someone is asking you for forgiveness. But it definitely is if someone's reaching out to you, a friend or a partner or mother or grandmother for that reason. They are definitely wanting to apologize. And that's actually been the message for everybody that I've been getting whenever the messages do want to come through. It's the same message, okay? So yeah, that forgiveness is there, okay? The forgiveness is exactly why I do what I do, okay? Because when I promote reconciliation, right, when you are, it's an experience. So the people that you speak with when you're a medium, they go through an experience of realization, and you know, this is for real, you know. First I have to establish the link and then prove to them that, you know, who it is, you know, by what they show me and what I interpret and what I say. And then the real healing begins when the apologies come through, and then the dead go to the light, or they do what they do, and the living gets to feel more peace because they get to be released of this burden that has just been weighing on them, you know. So we got, yeah, peace, right? That's all. That's what it's about. It's about peace, okay? This is your most precious commodity, and you're going to have tons of it. Tons of peace, okay? So you can't max out on that, all right? It's going to be a lot of peace, okay? And then inspiration. So there is something that you're being inspired to do. If not, you will be. This is what they're saying, okay? You're going to be inspired to do something. You're going to want to do it. It's not going to be like, oh, well, I have to go work on my abilities. It's going to be something where you're like, that sounds pretty cool, you know, and then you start reading about it and you're like, this is really cool. Yeah, because you were meant to do it, you know. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, so I'm glad to see all that. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if something comes out here from my new deck here. It's for people learning to be mediums. So I am trying to make sure that I spiffy up on my mediumship mechanics and skills. Evidence of spirit. Okay, they want you to link with them. Okay, making a connection. Remember I told you I make a connection with the deceased, and then I'm able to be the medium from the deceased to the living, right? You can do that too. They want you to link with them. Link with spirit. Okay, link with God. Okay, I know everyone's had a time or two where they're like, I spoke to God or I heard from God. Yeah, you can do it all day, every day. So it's like an ongoing conversation you have with somebody back and forth. You know, yeah, sometimes, you know, you gotta wait. But you know, you're like, it's a maybe, or it's a yes, but, you know, we gotta wait. Or it's a no, or a hell no. Because by the way you feel. And you know it's not coming just from you. It's coming from your spirit team, whoever it is that you're intensely speaking with at the time. God, you know, okay? And then when you're getting these thoughts and these feelings and they're coming and they're not made up, you know, and you're feeling them and it's real for you, it changes you. It does something to you, you know. You're making a connection now with spirits, okay? Real souls, okay? And that's pretty awesome. You can speak to these deceased loved ones just like you can God, for those of you who have spoken to God, okay? So I can teach you how. But this one here is evidence of spirit, okay? The process of validation is an essential part of authenticating the identity of a spirit when creating the link, right? How do you know if it's God? How do you know if it's an angel? How do you know it's your spirit guides? How do you know if it's an ancestor, right? So these are types of things that I can help you with, you know, when you're developing the gifts that you have if you care to. So it says, unless a medium can validate the connection with evidence, right? I just spoke of this. It's unlikely to be considered authentic mediumship. So it would be a waste of my time just to share a message if they weren't going to take it seriously, right? So I got to establish the link, and then I got to convince the client, you know, this is really real, which is kind of awkward for me sometimes, okay? I work for God, so I don't get to shut this on or off, although to some extent I can. Let's just put it that way. It'll be in the manual. Anyways, so a medium working with absolute integrity will only ever stand the test of time by the quality of their evidence, right? And that's why, you know, I didn't even want to do this. I was like, what if I like get up there and then like I got nothing, you know? And then they were like, no, we're going to give you enough stuff where it's enough evidence to convince them. I'm like, oh, okay, then I'm in. If you're going to make sure that I get enough evidence to be able to give to a person and validate this, then I'm in. But if not, it's going to be looking like a fool, you know, they're not going to take it serious. That's a waste of my time, but I am ready for service. And so they're sending me, you know, the real deal, I guess, so that I can, you know, be of service and get this reconciliation going, because God wants us to have peace, okay, and that's part of the process. I think it's pretty cool. I love doing it. When a spirit provides evidence that totally supports by true life facts the healing connection with the loved one is one of the most powerful occurrences to witness. It really is. And I just said this, you know. It's really the most touching, beautiful thing I'd ever get to witness, is this moment of forgiveness and then just a release and this overwhelming feeling of peace. And it's so beautiful. And it's a benefit for both sides. So it's a win-win, and I get to facilitate that. So I love it. So evidence is received through the spiritual senses. A spirit will create a strong link to support the relationship to the sitter and offer evidence such as physical features, names, jobs, family connections, and special memories. There is nothing that cannot be accessed. You telling me the truth, okay? I'm with the client, and I'm like, you don't know a Joe, do you? Because the name came to my mind. I gotta say it. It's random. I didn't make it up. It was just like popped there, right? And I wasn't going like, what name might it be? You know, it just popped up. You know, I didn't even think to say a name. Yeah, that was such and such who passed away. Okay, do you know Rose? Yes, that was his wife. You know, or what have you? You know, and it's like, okay, so I'm learning, right? Because I heard something, you know, and I'm going, did I really hear that? I don't know. Let me check. You know, and so you're throwing yourself out there and putting yourself out there, because they could be like, no, I don't know that person. You know what I mean? But as you go and you learn, you put things together, you know, and you realize, okay, you know what? You just tell them the name, because they're going to run into, I get the learning from the other side. They're teaching me. In the future, they're going to need that name, because they're going to remember you, and they're going to remember you said it. And when something happens and you said that name, you know, they're going to realize at that moment that this was that whatever is happening was meant to be, you know, because they're like, you came to their mind, you know, you're giving them this information. I was like, man, I remember she said that there was a Joe, and this and this and this, and it feels just like what she said was going to happen. So yeah, you get to tell things to people that, you know, it may make sense later too. Okay, so that's just part of it. I'm sorry, I can go off on it. When connecting, use all your senses and tell the sitter what you're seeing, feeling, and hearing that's being given to you by the departed loved one. I'm going to write a book. Don't worry. I'll get it all out there. It's okay to be a little proactive and ask the spirit some questions. Yes, you ask questions. Sit and listen and see what you think, what you feel. What's your relationship to the sitter? What do you do for work? So, and they'll show you pictures, or they'll bring a picture to your mind, or you'll hear something, you know, or you'll hear like a crying or something like that, you know. How many children did you have? Do you have any defining physical features? You can even ask for the spirit's first name. Okay, wow. Never censor what you're receiving. Big tone message. Never censor what you're receiving with your own interpretation, and don't be afraid to share what seems to be the most unusual information. Please don't. Okay, that's the best information. You may be quite surprised when your sitter confirms the evidence. Yeah, because they will confirm it. I don't care if it's all pool. It's all glass of milk. To them, it's something really important that's connected with the situation. Okay? You don't know, but they know, and they just need you to say key words, and they know what words, okay? And then you just say them when you're the medium. You're like, I heard milk. Oh yeah, my grandma used to get up every morning and give me, you know, a glass of milk. I'm just saying, like, this is, you know, obviously something that I've been through. So you know, you don't want to go out and say little stuff like that, or if it's too big and you're like, damn, this is overwhelming, I don't want to give them this bad news. It's not all roses and sunshine and rainbows. So let's see what else we got here. There's always a reconciliation in the real life too, you know, lovers and choosing of two. And I don't know what this is, but someone needs to get the hell out of Dodge. Okay, somebody is being underhanded and trying to get away with it, and you're in a bad place. You got to make a break for it. Okay, whoever that's for, there's your answer. Make a break for it. If you feel like, you know, you're walking on eggshells, you're always stressed out, you're exhausted, you know, go within it and make sure it ain't you first, obviously, right? But this is something that you need to make a break from. I don't know if it's an addiction, if it's a relationship. It feels like a relationship, but they always are in my readings, okay? But you're needing to make a break for something, and you know what it is, and it's keeping you from your happiness, okay? You know what it is, and if not, just ask. Ask, and you will receive, I promise. You're ready for something new. You're happy, okay? You're opening your arms to it. If not, something will come in, an idea, and you will feel good about it. It's going to bring in a lot of happiness and prosperity, but there is a little bit of a waiting period, okay? Not long, just that it's something that's going to grow over time, if that makes sense to you. Okay, that's a channeled message. That's just felt like saying that. Yeah, so if you're not feeling better, you're gonna be feeling better, okay? Because I see a lot of power within you, and it wants to come out and up. You know, your most highest self wants to be born, or wants to be reborn, or wants to grow, okay? It's just like you're ready to grow and expand, and, you know, you've trained, you know, I don't know, like swimming or something, and now you're just like, you're ready for the big leagues, you know, or whatever. So you're ready for the big leagues, okay? That's what I'm going to put on your title if I remember it. You're ready for the big leagues, okay? You came to play, you came to win, Okay, you came to play, but you came to win, baby. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but it's good. All right, something here that you're working on or should be working on, but maybe you're scared to go and do it, is what you need to do to find this peace and this happiness and this bliss, this amazing power within, like you've never felt, this vitality. Something is catching your soul. Your soul is trying to reach out to you, your higher self. All right, we got quite a few here. Yeah, it does feel like reconciliation there. And I think it's with somebody you know. But here is the king. Okay, earlier came out the Queen of Wands. There's the King of Wands. Yeah, you're waiting for something, and it's coming. And it's something you've been working on. Okay, I'm telling you. It's going to take time. Either it's going to take time and you're working on it now and it's coming to pass later, or something that you previously, planted and that you're working on, it's coming in now. I feel like it's something coming in and it's here, if not within the next 3 months, okay? But I feel like you've been working on something for quite a bit. I don't know. And then for some it could be 8 years, 8 months, I don't know. But there's something here, a beautiful gift. Okay, it's a new beginning in finances. Okay, but I think it's also in love. Okay, because I feel like there's someone here that's coming in, and they've been working hard to get towards you, and I think you've been preparing for them. Okay, and now they're coming here. Okay, they are the gift. Okay. Oh, there's your channel message. They are the gift. Wow. So they're something that you really want. Like, gotta go on my Amazon list, right? Gotta have it. Okay. It's something that you love, something that you cherish, something you've been praying for. Okay. Something you've been praying for. Okay, it's an answer to your prayer. Okay, has to do with family. All right, and it's going to bring you peace, happiness, and prosperity. So, what is the problem here? What is the problem? Like, what's holding this up? You're confused about which direction to go in, probably. Who to pick, the timing, what you should let go of, who's fake, getting yourself out of victimization mode, okay, letting go and surrendering to the divine, okay. There's something that you're not content with anymore, all right. But you're still hurt and you're still confused, right? And you're looking for clarity and answers, and you want to get somewhere quick, but you can't be hasty. As soon as you slow down, then things are going to pick up for you, channel message. But the more that you keep pushing forward, trying to press your own timeline, okay, you're going to get nowhere, just so that you can just see who's in control. If you want things to work out for you, you need to start listening and co-creating and working with spirit. So you'll need to learn how to communicate with spirit, okay? Because I can give you some messages, here and there. I can give you some good information, but things change all the time too, right? So nothing's set in stone. So let's see. And what are going to be some advice here? The advice is to plan to put the past in the past, okay, and because it is hurting your health, okay, and on a very deep level. It provokes anxiety and fear and deep unhappiness, okay, not just even happiness. Stress, burden, overwhelm, almost to a breaking point, okay. So mental anguish, guilt, regret, remorse, focusing on the past, subject of gossip. So usually this card, if not with the Judgment card, the Six of Cups, would be, would be reconciliation. But now it's talking more about putting the past in the past, which would be these two cards here. That's right, these two. put that in the back seat. No, not even the back seat. Burn it, right? And this is you making the plans to do that and making plans, planning ahead, okay? And it's time to put your plans into practice, okay? Yeah, it looks like you're looking for someone who can work well with you, or you're looking for a partner, okay? So I don't know if you're in a business or this is in a marriage, like a relationship, but I think you're looking for the right person, okay? And whatever, however that resonates with you, okay? And then, you have deep unhappiness right now. So it's just a matter of letting go, and you really already know what you need to let go of. You have the answers already within you. You're very much in touch, very intuitive, but I think you just don't take your own advice. I think you just get the promptings and then, don't act on them, right? Because it's too hard, or that's not what you wanted to do, or, you have to be able to ask and then allow Spirit to bring it to you in the way that He knows is best, okay? It can't always just be your way, okay? Let's compromise, all right? Let's compromise. So, you are blocking one person and starting new adventure, without somebody, and this is bringing you much happiness. Okay, or you stopped working in one job and started working at a new one, and this is bringing you a lot of happiness, or both. Okay, but whatever you stopped doing and you started doing in its place, or you need to stop doing something and start doing something that you enjoy in its place, okay? For this happiness, for this card, this Sun card. So that's really good energy, real good, okay? Real good, I like it. Optimistic, joyful, confident, okay, energetic, courageous, okay, determined. So you were determined to do something. If not, you need to find that willpower within. What is going to make you, what do you desire to do, okay, because that's what you need to focus on. You may be getting some good news. It could be around a child also, okay, because we got the page here of Wands, we've coupled with the Sun, okay. So yeah, I just see you standing up for yourself in all areas of life and putting everything together, so that you can have this all-around happiness, okay, this happily ever after, whatever that is for you, okay. But it's like stable, right? It's like forever. It's our long-term, right? Lifelong, and it feels good. The things that you want to keep in your space, they're comfortable there, and there's bliss. There's domestic bliss. There's abundance, okay. There's harmony and love, okay. And so this is what you want, okay. And this is how you feel when you come to your Creator, when you come to Heavenly Father, God, or Spirit, however you call, okay, this entity. You are greatly loved, and you will feel that like you've never felt before when you ask to feel His love. How does it feel like, okay? You can ask questions to God. You can talk to Him. You can hear Him. And, you'll get your signals and how you learn from how you learn. I mean, I used to just like open to a page and just read until I got a message, when I was looking for an answer. And then it wouldn't even be about the message. It wouldn't be about the story. It was just something I read at that time. Then like something kicked in my brain, and I got I could hear, it was like getting on the right frequency and being like, okay, right there, I can hear, and it's like, and then the messages just came through as if they were my own thoughts, but they weren't. There was just like a download of, okay, and I'm conscious. If you're conscious, right, instead of like an unconscious state, like some mediums, like you could be getting new information, and if it's not coming too fast, you're getting it at the same time as I'm speaking it, and I understand what I'm saying. Then it's like an instant download, and I'm learning as you're learning sometimes, so that's pretty cool when I can get it, instead of them bringing something to my mind to teach you that I've already learned. It's like, wow, I just handled something that I didn't know. That's you know, new to me, you know, because the information I get, it's not like I go online and I look things up, and I mean, to an extent, right, but not, you know, everything that I learned from Spirit directly. And then if I did read something, it was just confirming, you know, what it is that, you know, I went through. And so that's what I'm here for, is to help you guys that are awakening and that need help through this process. Oh, wow. So somebody wants the truth, and they're going to get it, okay? Or justice will be served, okay? You're planning to do something, okay? You have plans. You know what needs to go down. And now you need to implement those plans, okay? You have plans, okay? And we saw that up here with the 2 of, or 3 of, it's 3. With this, that's the 3, but down here, the 2. You know what you're planning to do. You know what you need to do. And if you don't sit down and figure out what you need to do, right, to leave that past in the past, okay? All right, so you need to link up with Spirit, link up with somebody, okay, because your happiness is on the line here. And, you know, you're getting the right information you need at the right time. Okay, that's the message that I'm getting. So, like, you need to learn to speak to Spirit, and as you need the information, you will be given it. It's not like you're just going to know everything. I mean, yes, it's there to access, you know, but we have certain limitations, apparently, you know, with what we can and can't do. You know, God gets to decide when and how much, and, you know, can take a gift away too. I've had that happen before, okay, when I was younger. I'll never let that happen again. That was a mistake. We'll definitely talk about that, and it's going in the book. I'm going to write that down. They say to write it down. Yeah, so there's some kind of knowledge that's going to come in. It may be a business idea. I think it's a business idea. Okay, message me down below and put a comment if you're trying to start a new business and what kind you're trying to start. Mature woman, you know, or just the feminine energy of the Aries sign, okay, confident. But your match is on the board and trying to come towards you, but they can't because you've got a big sword saying you can't enter yet. I want you in my life, but I've got too much baggage right now, okay, and I'm not happy. I'm unhappy. So when you can be, you know, happy, and you have happiness to give and not just, you know, want to always be getting, you know, you can share, then, you know, there's a certain time that you need healing by yourself, okay? This is your channel message. And then when someone will come in at the right time, and it'll be the right time, and you'll do the rest of the healing for whatever that was from the past that didn't go away, and it'll go away, okay? So, yeah, there is somebody coming in that wants to help you heal, okay? They want to see you happy, okay? They want to be partners with you, okay? And y'all seem to be a perfect match. The wands together, very passionate couple, sweet. So it feels like something life-changing, right? Like night to day is happening to you. With the cards that I see, I wouldn't doubt if there was a separation or divorce, especially with the Tower too, you know. Yeah, but as soon as you get to a certain place in your life, someone is ready to come rushing in, okay? And you'll have to have the courage to not be all of in your mind all the time and worrying, and be focusing on aligning, okay? Because if you can align and you can hear, then you might actually just hear where you're supposed to meet this person, you know? They're going, Paris? I don't know to Paris. Why is that? And then it doesn't go away, and then you see it everywhere, and it's like you cannot go until you buy a ticket. They will bother you that much. You know, but they'll start out by giving you gentle nudges and then reminders, and then the messages start to get louder and louder, okay, as you're learning to become a medium. I'm sorry, I'm going to throw this in every now and then for you guys, okay, because I'm supposed to be teaching you. Anyways, so as soon as you get to this certain place in your life, right? I know things are crumbling down right now, but you need to pick yourself up enough to be able to fill your cup up, okay? Because there's a gift waiting for you, right? And we said it was a person, all right? So you have a person that wants to come in, okay? They want to come in hot and heavy, and they're gonna, as soon as you make a decision or as soon as you let something go, right? In comes rushing in, you know, what you want, and out, you know, is going to be leaving what you don't want, what you don't need, the things that were stressing you out and causing you anxiety. Ooh, channel message, whatever I just said. Okay, that's great. I like that. Let me see here. I do love my tea leaves. Okay, so yeah, it's judgment time, guys. Time to make a decision. You should accept valid criticism. Okay, that will give you clarity. If you try and take the emotion out, like, oh, I don't like the tone they took, or whatever. If it's valid, it's valid. Okay, so, you know, if something triggers you, take it as a blessing, because you get to know what you need to work on to be more happier, you know, so you not keep getting triggered. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross, okay? So you're going to be, if you didn't know, now you know. They're going to give you messages on who to stay away from. Your gift of discernment is growing, okay? Your clarity, okay? Your psychic abilities are getting more prominent. You're able to hear better, feel better, sense better, okay? Like the human lie detector. All right, firecracker, excitement. Yes. So I don't know if that's good or bad, depending if you like fireworks. Yeah, I think it just means you got to get moving. You know, I know things feel like they're blown up, or, you know, for some, you want it to be more exciting, you know. Something that's exciting is the awe of seeing the fireworks, you know, and you're planning on it, and guess what? You're going to get it. Spiritual love. It don't get better than that, does it? Spiritual love? All right. That's what's either coming for you or what you got, but that, you know, can work out if it's nurtured properly, but this all feels new, okay? It doesn't have to be. We got career over here. Yeah, I don't think you like your job much. I think you're ready to go a different direction. Okay. And yeah, for your career, it could have to do with writing, by the way. Okay. And if it's not, they still want you to journal. Okay. They want you to journal any promptings you get. You know, things you need to work on, affirmations, like important things, okay? Any, you know, psychic hits, intuitive hits. Yeah, I feel like you just need your own space, okay? Your business may be growing, okay? Because now you just feel like, I don't have enough space. I need to go bigger, you know. Just for some reason I feel like someone just wants to go big. You're ready to go big. Bat, take care. Enemies are working against you. There's your answer. Yeah, whoever you're thinking about that you're asking, are they an enemy? They are. It's over answers. Ooh. Yeah, they hear everything you say. You know? It's as if they hear everything you say. That's what I'm hearing. Shit, I hope they're not putting no surveillances on you and stuff. That's going to be crazy, huh? Throne, position of authority. Camel, preserve and you will overcome problems. Persevere. Sorry. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep going. You're the only one who's in charge, okay? It's your throne, and you're in authority, and you're the only one who can make the rules, and you're the only one who can keep the rules, okay? Dark man. Dealing or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair for some of you, okay? So, there's that. Someone who's wanting confirmation. Maybe it's, who? Which one? The one with dark hair. I made that all up. Don't even, that wasn't intuitive. But hey, I said it. Whatever I say is not coincidental usually. Parrot, someone will gossip about your secret. See, I did it even today. I was like, I don't want to say that. It sounds so cliche. People are talking about you, you know. As soon as I saw the take care, enemies are working against you, and I heard, they said pay attention to what he does. And I was like, okay, he can hear far, you know. And so as soon as I said that, I was like, oh, well, if they're gonna hear, then they're gonna be talking smack. But you know, I didn't want to be that kind of show. But yeah, someone is more than willing to gossip of you. As a matter of fact, they can't stop talking about you, you know. So that sounds like a case of jealousy to me. Alright, you're above that. Take the higher road, okay? Bridge, successfully overcome a problem. You're going to successfully overcome this by persevering, okay? By continuing to do your part, blocking, creating, attracting, and then doing the things that you need to do that make you successful. Ooh, it's that one. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, or maybe all, you know, okay? Either way, you know, just give it a thought, you know, on what it is that you're lacking. Just ask that question when you're by yourself, no one's around, it's quiet. Ask, say, what is it that I'm lacking in my life, you know, and see what comes to mind. And you can be guided. You'll be surprised. You know, it's as if you're seeing things that you visualize. You know, like when you sleep, you see things you dream, right? Well, when you're awake, you know, you can visualize things like the sun, like the ocean. You can use that visualization in your mind, in your mind's eye. They call it the third eye. Okay, so it's a channel message for you to learn more about the third eye. Okay. Stepping into a new experience. Awesome. Yeah, so this is a good thing. This is what's going to create the excitement in your life. But you're waiting and waiting and waiting for something you don't need the clarity to, instead of, you know, just making the decision you know you need to make, just to be quite honest, okay? You're confusing yourself, okay? Because you're trying to convince yourself and convince yourself and convince yourself. Like, you really going to live a life of trying to convince yourself every day? That's like playing pretend, you know? So there's no more pretending needed. It's time to be authentic and real and ask yourself, what am I lacking? Okay? You know? And you know, for happiness, what am I lacking for happiness? You know? Or why aren't I happy? You know? Things will come to your mind about why not, okay? You may even be surprised. You're like, yeah, way back when I was 8 years old, I started thinking about that. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, that lady on YouTube, she said this kind of stuff would happen, and this is why. So things are going to start coming up to your conscious from a long time ago, and you're going to be like, where did that come from? It came there because it's bothering you, and there's something you need to reconcile within you regarding the situation. You know, okay, well, you know, I was a kid, I didn't know what I was doing, blah, 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 and now I know. If I knew then what I knew now, you know, squash it, right? But until then, right now, that younger person is like still scared or still anxious or still sad or whatever you're feeling, you know. So there's going to be feelings coming up and memories that just need some reconciliation, you addressing them, saying what you want to do with it, make your peace, and, you know, and free your mind up, okay, is what I'm hearing. There's too much going on in the mind space. Not my space. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Oof, I hope y'all are being good. I think you are, for, you know, all this to be waiting for you. Time to act, okay? And then celebration, fun, enjoyment. Okay, so go out, have some fun. All right, oh, I didn't even read this one. Woman, dealings or relationships with a woman. Okay, so there might be a woman who's gossiping about you, or there might be a woman who's trying to be like you, or you might need to go to a woman to help you with psychic abilities, or a person, it's on top of psychic abilities. Okay, and then in gossip, and yeah, just kind of in that general vicinity. And then we have forest, muddled and unclear thinking. Okay, you've got to stop making shit up in your head. Okay, you got to quit telling yourself lies. It's too busy in there, and you're making stuff up because you want clarity, but you can't get it because you keep thinking too much about what, if, and how, and who, what, where, when, why. There's no room for any new information to come in. So when you stop needing answers, you will get them. Okay, this is the second time I've given that message, and it comes channeled. It came again just as I heard it last time, because that's not something I remember, and I preach it. You know, there's a lot of things like that. This is a channel directly right now, live, and it's now for the second time. Another time I was doing this exchange of energy where I'm channeling it on the medium. Okay, so I'm learning as you guys learn. Okay. So obviously this is going to be like a topic and a theme we're all going to talk about. All right, it's going to go into my For the Collective, which you are a part of, okay? So they want you to have some more fun. You know, you may not even make sense of that. You're like, fun? I don't even feel happy or feel good. Yeah, because you're not having fun. They're saying, tell you what my motto is, except I haven't been implementing it a lot lately. So hey, I'm right here with you, okay, side by side. And we're going to start. And it says, my new motto is, since 2020, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Okay, and I've been out of touch, you know, with fun. You know, I haven't stepped into doing, you know, a lot of new things or cool things or fun things, you know, too much, you know, here and there. But yeah, they want you to celebrate something. Okay, something may happen that you're going to be celebrating. Okay. You're sitting on an idea too. It's a business idea, and they're saying yes, it's time to act. Okay, that's for somebody. Feels like quite a few people. All right, it may even be a spiritual business. Okay, a lot of people who come on this channel are going to be spiritual teachers, all of them. But I mean, not, but like me, you know, a spiritual advisor, coach, healer, you know, type of a thing. Okay. But that's not the only type of healers that'll be here. I mean, obviously, doctors and massage therapists and counselors, like everyone can heal through whatever it is that they do. Okay, but there are some things that you came here to do that you're waiting for answers to know. Okay, what should I do? And in the meantime, they want you just to relax, enjoy life, have some fun, make some memories, put into practice the things that I've taught you, and, you know, wait for my call. Okay, wait till me to prompt you to do something. Okay, if you need me, call me. Okay. Let's see. We got 58 minutes on the clock, almost 59 now. So I'm going to just choose one of these starseed cards, and then we will end with that, okay? I like these because they usually kind of help you understand more about your purpose here, at least a profound sentence of what you could be doing. Oh, wow. I told you, you've got an enormous mission. Okay, this is part of mine too. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And as we think about this beautiful world, this one where peace and happiness and joy and bliss, and everybody's walking around like that, and it's just fun and happy, and everybody's tuned in, tapped in, you know, to spirit, aligned, living their best lives, you know, like you're on vacation with everybody around you or something, okay? Inner temple, devotion, tune into portal of your heart. So what really do you want to do, okay? Because you got a lot of power, okay? Warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Okay, so they want you to answer a calling. They have one for you. I keep telling you that. There's something here for you to do. It's big. Because you're birthing. That's big, right? So you get to be part of birthing heaven on earth, okay? Bringing in concepts of unity and love and compassion and, teamwork and determination and, teaching each other these things that will make you successful, and have a nice, happy life. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking, okay? You're overthinking and you're overthinking and you're overthinking, and that's what's hurting you, okay? So give it a rest, okay? Keep facing your true north. And then we have dance with life. Do something to change your energy. And then it says take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So they want you to do something different, and again with like fun, because they're saying get off the treadmill. And they're saying do something to change your energy, and it's them dancing. So I'm just saying, but it feels like you need to go dancing. You can blame it all on me. That psychic lady online, she said I needed to go dancing and I needed to have fun. And this is my prescription to you, okay? So it has to include fun. It has to include dancing or something just as joyful to shake up your energy. Okay, because they need you to clear your minds, because they've got information for you to further you along on this soul's journey of yours. Okay, for now you're doing great. Keep going that way. And if not, they're trying to guide you in the right direction. Okay, but you are doing it just by trying, just by being. If you're here, you're trying. I know that because you're looking for answers, okay? I am too, just different kinds than you, okay? Channeled message for you. I'm just like you, okay? I'm just another person in their home behind the camera sharing what I know, okay? Because that's how I give back to humanity and through my divinity, pretty much, okay? So I'm so happy that you came, and I hope that something resonated with you, that you enjoyed the reading, and that it would be worthy of a like, so we can get it around to more people as possible, that it can help, okay? So I appreciate you doing that, and for you being here, and for your support. I love you guys. Namaste.